welcome to the Geek Lab and the mad eccentric bugger that lives inside it. Mwah! Anywho, today the table of display has been overtaken by a beast, literally. This is a classic piece of 1980s luggable computer, PC, literally. It is a PC in here. It is, of course, the 1988 Amstrad PPC640. Also available was the 512. Now, we'll get around to the hardware in a few moments, but you can't talk about the PPC without looking at its bag, which is an integral part of it. And when I bought this one, the bag was unused. Yep, it was still in its wrappings, never been used. So it's spotless. And it comes with a myriad of pockets. There's a pocket here, you can put stuff in. Shallow pocket just goes down to there. There's a pocket here for your manuals and a bit of a tight squeeze, but oh my god, go in. Anyway, calm. Yes, it comes with loads of pockets, even one on this side, big enough to hold its power supply. And yeah, if you put this the computer, which weighs enough, and its power supply in this bag, you're going to end up with a broken back or other severe injuries. And of course, it has a nice strap, which is not a shoulder strap, surprisingly. It doesn't, you can't put this on your back or anything. It just goes over your shoulder. So, and the handle to the bag is ingeniously actually the handle of the computer, which is nice design. So if we take this off, unzip the two flaps, gives you loads of access. You can pull out, we've got to pull this one as well, sorry. We can pull out the legendary machine itself. And here it is, and all its naked glory. So Alan Sugar's dream of an early laptop, and isn't it beautiful? Yep, this is the highly underrated Amstrad PPC640 portable, not a laptop. This is by no means, no stretch of the imagination, a laptop. This will go through your lap, collapsing your legs and through your chair because it weighs a friggin' ton. I'll see what the official weight is and put it on the screen here. But before we open it up to show you with its full glory, let's have a look around the outside. So you've got the top, which actually folds out and is the keyboard. It's an unusual design, so Alan went for. On the side we have the release things and the dip switches, which tell it whether it's going to be outputting CGA or MDI, I believe. I've never changed them, so I'm not going to mess with them. At the back, hidden away just nicely, are your expansion panels. You have a phone connector, because this being the 640 has a modem. Posh, but you have not seen it yet. I'm not sure why they've got a connector there, because there is a connector inside, and I'll show you that in a moment. But yes, expansion buzz. We have, I think that's, no, I'm not sure what that one is. DC in anyway. The monitor DC in, so it can be powered off a, this can be powered off an Amstrad monitor. You can power it off the PCMD, the PCCD and the PCECD Amstrad monitors. You have serial port, parallel port and the video out, which is what it is. It's CGA, I think it's MDA as well, output to a monitor, so you have to have one of the older monitors to run this, unless you've got an adapter, which I have. I'll show you that in a short while. Boink. On the other side, just this being the 640, it has two 720 kilobyte high density floppy disk drives. Now if you buy the 512, it can come with either one or two of these. The second one was an option on that version. This one it came as standard. Now, on the bottom, interestingly, this has 4 different ways to power it. You can power it, let me see, by the mains, which I've got, a cigarette lighter, I've got that too, excellent. You can power it using the monitors, or if you're really wealthy, on the bottom you will find this slot, which takes 10, yes, 10 C-cell batteries. And I've heard, I don't know how true this is, I may do a test run sometime, that it can eat through them in an hour. Now, hard drive wise, as standard, this machine did not come with a hard drive. But apparently there were third-party companies that produce hard drives for it and will fit it, and you can find them now and again with a 10 or 20 megabyte hard drive installed. So let's have a look at the machine itself. You fold this down to reveal the keyboard. Come in a little bit there. There you go. There's the keyboard itself, which is a wonderful keyboard. It's very nice. It's not a clicky keyboard like any of the IBM, but it is a very nice, solid, well engineered keyboard. And the screen, the legendary screen, which can rest in a multitude of different places depending on what you want to do. Now, it is the screen which unfortunately was the downfall of this machine. But we'll see that in a moment. It's a super twist LCD with no backlight, so you can see what's about to happen. But this computer does have a surprise up its sleeve, which most people forget about, which makes it a very capable XT clone. But on the top, I will just take this off and show you in an unprofessional manner. It also comes equipped, well, it also has a contrast button there, 2 lights to show you which drive's working, power light, battery on, battery off, external on and external off, and a volume control, because all the sounds come out of the system itself. And behind that, under this flap, is actually the modem cable, which is very good design. Under here is all the system stuff, so there we go. Right, so what I'm going to do is put some power on this, boink, and I'll be right back and we'll see what it looks like with power. Right, she's now plugged in. Now, the Amstrad does work on a custom version of DOS. I think it's 3.2 or something like that. But the discs are hard to come by. But don't fear, if you haven't got them, you can download them off the internet. They're easy enough to find. You'll need to insert one on each of the drives. Now, I have also got Windows 1.1, I think it's 1.1 or 1.0 working on this computer. There's a quick video, quick window of the video there. I'll put the video at the end with links and stuff. And this operating system also comes with 2 programs, PPC Organizer and a program called Mirror 2. Now, I've actually used these comms software of the Mirror 2 to make a phone call to my mobile phone before. And here's a bit of that video, and I'll put that video at the end as well, so you can watch those 2 should you desire. Let's put this baby on and watch it suck power out of the house. So the power is on, and as you can see on our lovely screen here, we've got the please wait a little bit. Just want to see if I can maximise your view. You'll see the lights go on to who's fit new batteries. Always ask that because they ain't got one. And if I zoom in, this is risque. This is where the Amstrad falls to bits because its screen is not the best. Well, I've got the contrast so you can see it pretty well on the camera. There we go. Now, just bypass MS-DOS version 3.3. Okay, so you can right control toggles the LCD or CRT, so you can switch between this or the external, and right alt GUR LCD text contrast toggle. Now let's have a look what's on the discs that comes as standard. There you go. So you have all your standard stuff. If you go to B, you have extra stuff including mirror. Let's have a look. I think the organizer here is here. Answer modem. I think the organizer is here. But we don't want to do that. No. We want to take, let's have a look. We want to take that disc out. Put in a games disc. And play some games. And what we'll do, we'll first of all show you what the games look like on the standard monitor here. Pretty bloody awful. And then we'll plug this into the big TV and show you what it looks like there. So if I Paratrooper, P-Trooper. This is the classic game, and we'll see what it looks like on this monitor. Yep, standard built-in. Beeping. I for instructions. I forgot what the keys are. So that way. Stops the movement of your gun and fires your bullets. Right. Okay, you can use joystick as well. But as you can see straight away, when using the screen, everything that's moving across the screen is practically invisible. Unless you put the darkness right down, you can see some of it. So yeah, Paratrooper is not really playable. Let's have a look at another game on this screen before I go and show you what it looks like plugged into a monitor. Okay, I've uploaded the classic Buck Rogers Blade of Doom. And which key's which? It doesn't matter that much because you can see that. There we go. Yeah, it's pretty unplayable. It's alright when the screen freezes, but until then, you're screwed. I can move slightly, but it's just very difficult to see anything coming. It's the technology of the time. All screens at the time were like this. Apparently, you can get backlight for it. You can get a backlight fitted to it if you want to do that. But what I'm going to do instead is show you something else. Switch the bugger off. Now I could plug it into the IBM 5150's monitor. That would work well, but it wouldn't film too well. So what I've got came with it is this PC TV adapter for Amstrad PPC. Takes the video source from the back, and I have to whip this out. Yeah. Because it's awkward. Hang on. Now, yes. Yeah. Sorry. Right. It takes the source. There is also a power. You have to apply power to this, and then it outputs UHF or composite. So we're going to make a composite connection to big LCD and play on there and show you the difference. Be right back. Right, here we are booted on the composite on the CRT, and you can see it makes a huge difference. We can see it. So look. So if we have a look at Paratrooper, P-Trooper, and you'll see that once it's plugged in, it becomes a very capable XT clone machine, and we can now play games. Ready? Okay, I'm on the floor, it's a bit awkward, that's my excuse. So there's Paratrooper, and whee! So as you can see, plays Paratrooper fine, and whoop, sticking through the viewfinder there, so what you can see. And yeah, so plays that fine. Whoa! Kaboomy! And well, I'll just show you Buck Rogers for good measure. And here running, just finished loading, Buck Rogers. Now what were the keys? I forgot. And sound is coming from the system. Forgot what the key. Ah, they're over here, aren't they? Okay, it doesn't make me any better of a player at this, but it responds very quick. But as you can see, it's now become a very capable system. Let's have a quick go at this. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, takes some getting used to. There we go. Oh yeah, he's the master. Another advantage of the Amstrad PPC640 is because it's got that composite connection, although it's a bit of a mess when it's set up here on the bed, I can hook it up to the projector and play classic games on the big screen. Oh, cock. Come on. Oh yeah. Big time fun. Unless I knock a wire, then I'm screwed. Ah! Homing beacons! You little shits! Ah! There we go. Oh, that's a wall. Yeah. Yep. Classic gaming on the big screen. Right, here we are with PPC Organizer, one of the programs that is unique to the system and came with the system on its system discs. The confusion is that some of the software is on the second disc, some is on the first disc. Go figure. But here we go. It's complaining that the data's out, but there we go. So you've got recall by index, you've got a diary. It's all pretty simple stuff. So you can, I'm not sure, hang on, let's have a look. Can you edit? Nothing found. Okay, undo, dial. Okay. Get out. Right, so got a diary, got a simple word processor, document filing, meh. Nothing too fancy. It will do it, it will do it, it will do it. You can connect to a printer and print out and do simple stuff like that. Right, protect, continue, whatever. Well, that's a bit naughty, isn't it? So it won't let me continue without it doing it. What's with that one? Let's have a look. See if we can fix this and get it going again. Right. Push it, shit. Escape. Ah, there we go. Wasn't the enter key to get it to retry, it was the escape key. Okay, word processor, new address and card file, search for data, calculator. Ta-da! Some calculator. We've got templates. So I'll get that. Memo, order. I wonder if there's several or is it just standard? Yeah, it's just standard. There we go. But you can do all of that stuff. and you can exit the PPC organizer. Exit system, yep. It's pretty simple stuff. So if we go to B, stop point, we can also look at mirror. This will be just a very quick look because I have no idea how much of this thing works. So there we go. Mirror. Copyright claimed. Say key to continue. Oh, it's actually blue screen on this. Okay. So you can set up communications, which means you could surf the web at the time, the internet, and do file transfers. Vid mono? No, I don't think so. Yes, I was flickering for some reason. So yeah, I actually used this one day to call myself. So that is the Amstrad PPC640, and perhaps a twin, the 512, which has a dock case and 512k memory instead of the 640. In all, a retro goodiness. Do you have any memories of this? It's a very underrated system, very capable if put into a proper monitor. This is what lets it down. Apart from that, it is a brilliant machine, perhaps a little bit heavy, but you know, good in its time. Apart from not letting it down. Do you have any memories of this you used yourself? What do you think of it? Let me know in the comments. Also, if you want to see it, call me on my mobile phone, video there, and if you want to see me installing Windows 1.01 on it, which I did, and it can easily do, it can run up to, I think, 2 point something. First one where you need a hard drive. Obviously if you've got a hard drive it can run more, but it needs a hard drive for some operating systems. But if you want to see me install Windows 1.01 on it, click there. Other than that, if you want to see more nuttiness like this, more reviews, then please subscribe and like the video because it helps. Also got social media down in the comments box. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much.
You need to quit being dirty. You're a dirty boy.